Please stand for the pledge. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Carlsbad. We have a great show planned for you today. To start it off, we'll be airing our short doc that we created while we were at STN. Mia, what else do we have?
Yeah, we also have Elsa live with orchestra, and we'll be listening to our podcast we made in Florida.
Sounds like a great show. I'm Bree Steckety.
I'm Mia Torres.
And CHSTV starts right now. Welcome back. To start off the show, we'll be airing our short doc we created while in Tampa. Let's take a look.
No, just look at this face. Look at these eyebrows. He's so cute. So our mission is to create and foster a community with more love, kindness, and empathy towards all creatures, where we can be involved in not just rescuing animals, but protecting the environment and creating a lot of community engagement projects where our whole, all the humans out there can be involved in the work that we do.
The Merciful Project's goal is to help dogs with all needs. They take in dogs who have had a rough past, striving to give them a new life.
The whole concept of Merciful Project doing animal rescue is that the animals are not in kennels. So we try to find as many fosters as possible to be able to continue our rescue efforts. So this is a shelter that only has about 15 to 20 dogs in here compared with the 170 animals that we have in total. The goal is that no animals are here. It might sound funny because it's a shelter, you're like, oh, why they're not having so many animals in this facility? That's not what I want to do. I don't want to do rescue, putting the animals in kennels and getting them more traumatized than they already are.
They aim to establish a more positive environment for those pups who struggle.
Our biggest rate of animals coming in is from owner surrenders. Remember, in Florida, we're going through our housing crisis where people don't have a place to live. So they really need to make a decision where they have to give up on one of the members of their family. The second largest percentage of intake that we're doing right now, it's strays. Finding strays everywhere, like in the rural areas, even just down the street from us, those are where they're coming from.
6.5 million dogs get abandoned each year. Some of them are placed into shelters where only 2 million get adopted on average in the U.S. Merciful has many volunteers, whether they're helping out fostering or being there to support the animals. Fostering is important. It gives the animals a home despite their foster families not being able to keep them forever. However, fostering is not a permanent solution.
In an effort to get more foster dogs, just like Coco here adopted, the Merciful Project holds adoption events all over the Tampa Bay area.
To everyone in a green shirt, we're all friends. We all work together, professionally, and we have the same goal: help the animals.
Honestly, it was a great sense of responsibility, feeling responsible for something else, and just made sure that I was getting up at a good time, keeping the puppy on a good eating schedule. I would say I just felt really mature being able to handle that. So it definitely brought a lot of happiness in my life too. I've had so many visitors over to my apartment just to see the puppy, so it was definitely a way to interact.
But I would do it again. He just wants to be loved, and I think you have to have an open mind. You have to know that it might be that they're not going to be full of energy right away. You have to give it time, sure, and then build a bond with them.
Even with the trials these furry friends have faced, they still love us unconditionally, overflowing with energy and spirit.
Animals show us unconditional love, and we can learn a lot from them. And being around them constantly really, helps you emotionally, helps you mentally. these dogs have not chosen their path in life, so we are hopefully choosing a good path for them. So they're already full of life, and that just translates perfectly into our homes and into our organization. Merciful allows people to see how they can be involved, so you don't necessarily have to adopt. That's great, wonderful, but like our fosters, last year I fostered over 50 animals, and I didn't keep any of them, and they all found homes, and it's like every single person can make a difference.
With natural disasters happening all over the country, such as wildfires in California and hurricanes in Florida, the Merciful Project is above capacity and they need more help than ever. Merciful's love grows with those who adopt. Adopting is so important, giving these dogs a new home and a new life.
But he is still full of life. I don't think you should look at an older dog and immediately like rule that out, you know. You have to be able to get a feel for them, their personalities, and if it's the right fit, it's the right fit.
Thank you to our Short Doc crew for producing that piece. Now we have Bree live with the Short Doc team. How did it go?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm here with the Short Doc team. So can you explain the process and how you created this Short Doc?
Yeah, so we get the prompt at about 8 in the morning, and then we have to call people, figure out an idea, get approval, go out and film it, come back and edit, and get the whole thing done all within 8 hours.
Yeah, that sounds super stressful. And can you explain how this contest is different than other contests?
Yeah, so in this contest, you really got to find a deeper story that can carry out the 4-minute time frame, so you got to get a lot of different perspectives.
Yeah, and what do you guys want to improve on?
Interview shot. Do better time management.
Thank you guys for coming on, and I'll send it back to Mia.
Thank you, Bree. Having trouble getting your grades up? Peer tutoring is available every day in the library free of charge. Come in Monday through Friday between 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. or Tuesday through Thursday afternoons from 3:30 to 4:30.
Next up, we have Elsa live with orchestra to talk about their upcoming concert. Elsa?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I am live with our orchestra. So I know that you guys have a show coming up. When and where is that going to be?
Yeah, it's going to be today at 7 p.m. for like an hour at the CAC. Be there. We have food. It'll be fun.
Yeah, make sure to show up, Carlsbad. And can you talk to me about tickets and pricing?
Tickets are $6 on GoFan, and it's in our Instagram bio.
That is good to know. And finally, what songs are you guys going to be performing?
We're going to be playing romantic era style songs like Tchaikovsky and Puccini, and it's going to be like an hour at most.
Awesome. Any shout-outs?
First period string orchestra.
Kessler period 1.
Mr. Briscoe period 1.
Thank you guys for coming on. I'm going to go ahead and send it back to Bree.
Elsa, the Surfrider Club is back, and they're having their first meeting on Wednesday, March 12th in room 2003 at lunch. Make sure to come by and check it out.
Now Thomas is live with the STN podcast crew. Thomas?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Thomas Mulligan, live with STN's podcast crew. So to start us off, what work went into making this piece?
I mean, we made multiple segments. We had 8 hours. We made a commercial. We had a skit, and our anchors did a lot of writing.
Okay, and then what setbacks did you guys have?
Well, we had such a small team that everybody had to play a really, really important role, and it was very stressful because we got crunched for time at the very end.
All right, and then do you guys think you actually, pulled through with the podcast? Or did you guys have anything that you could have fixed and made it better?
In my opinion, I think we pulled through very well. To provide a little context, our prompt was 25 years later, and even though we weren't able to include all of our sections because of time, it turned out pretty well, and everyone here did a fantastic job, including Carter and Vance, who are unfortunately not here today.
That's great. And then lastly, we're actually going to take a listen to the podcast, so let's roll the piece.
Ladies and gentlemen, your hosts tonight, Abraham Sebastian.
Hey, good evening, Tampa Bay.
And Carter Barrett.
Huzzah, huzzah.
Get ready for Online Tonight.
Online Tonight.
Welcome to Online Tonight, the #1 late-night talk show only on during the day.
That's right, Abe. We have a killer show for you tonight.
Today.
Right, today.
First up, we have Vance out on the street looking at the future of people's lives and the city in the coming years.
A definitely real story from a local elevator. Brilliant! On the busy streets of Tampa Bay, we find out what people believe they'll be doing in 25 years. Let's roll.
Thank you, Abe. I'm here on the street of Tampa, Florida, asking locals how much 25 years could change their life.
My name is Paul. 25 years from now, I'll most likely be retired, hopefully. I retired from the military, so I have a pension, so I rely on that. So probably living in Tampa with some investment properties.
I can't speak for Tampa, but I think the world has changed. I think attitudes have changed a lot. We've become much more self-serving than we were.
I'm Jamie Burkhart and I'm 9. I like learning how stuff moves and turns on, so I want to be a lighting designer to learn how lights work.
Next up, a word from our sponsors.
We all know that feeling. It's too loud to do voiceovers. Whether you're at your sister's basketball game or at a rave.
Adobe Voice Isolation can help you out. Adobe, create, innovate, elevate quality.
Now, back to the show.
25 years, an almost inconceivable amount of time, and, as you've just heard, many people have many unique interpretations of what they'll be doing then.
Well, I know what I'll be doing. Either enlisted in the military or sipping pina coladas in Cabo. You heard that right, those are in fact my only 2 options in life. Now, something that you only tend to have one option in, however, is the choice between stairs and elevator, especially in the high rises of downtown, which is exactly where we find our next story.
The year 2000. What a great time to be alive, and a great time to be at a convention as well. What's keeping you inspired these days, Danny?
Yeah, I just saw that new Matrix movie and it looks really cool.
Oh, the elevator should be right over here. Let's hop on.
Oh, it looks like my low-rise jeans got caught.
Don't worry, I gotcha. Alright, so I'm heading to 412 and you're heading to ground floor. Well, looks like this is my stop. See you around.
Alright, see you later.
Good, homie.
Hi?
Where you from, bro? Why you in Tampa?
Oh, well, I'm from San Francisco. Full House is from there, you know, just on vacation.
Oh, wow, I haven't heard about that show in a minute.
Well, yeah, it did finish a couple years ago, so I could see why you would forget about it.
Well, actually, my grandpa lives in San Francisco as well, bruh.
Oh, sweet. Hey, wait, what's that camera you have around your neck?
This stinky little thing is my Canon T8. Yeah, bruh.
Huh, I didn't... Camera makes a DSLR camera now? I thought they only made camcorders.
Well, Grum, nice talking to you, but I gotta go to my SDN contest, so later, bruh.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Online Tonight. We'll see you next time.
Thank you to the crew for that amazing podcast. Have you ever wanted to be a part of CHSTV? Then Broadcasting Club is the place for you. This club is open to anyone who wants to gain experience in broadcasting, learn video production skills, and be a part of CHSTV projects. This is your chance to get involved. The first meeting is March 19th in room 5105, so make sure to show up. Now, Mia, this was your first time anchoring. How do you think it went?
I think it went pretty well. I didn't stutter, so
I think you did a really great job.
Thanks for tuning in, and make sure to watch tomorrow's show for more clips from STN.
Bye!
While we were away at STN, we produced some amazing pieces that we can't wait to share with you. From manatees to mockumentary-style short films.
Why would you do that?
We have a wide range of packages that highlight the city of Tampa. Tune in this week to see each segment, including an exciting podcast featuring our very own Abraham Sebastian and Carter Barrett.
Good evening, Tampa Bay.
Thank you for watching CHSTV.